But this will be the best defensive line in totality that this Dallas Cowboys offense has seen this year. I think a huge part for this game for Dallas offensively is trying to win the early downs. Because if you get into a obvious passing situation, this blitz package from Carolina is going to come after you. And it's not just a Brian Burns off the edge. It's the internal pressure. It's secondary people coming. It's communication off the edges. It's having everybody on your offensive line, all 5 guys understanding. And this isn't going to be something that Dallas can necessarily dictate. Right, we've seen this team get to the line of scrimmage and do what they wanted per what the defense was giving you. But if you don't win on first down and be very productive, you get into those obvious passing situations. They're going to have to handle movement from Carolina's defense. You know what I'm saying, Marcus? Like that movement that we saw against the Saints in their run game, you know, they might line up in that shell and go, okay, here, Dallas, check to your run, and then pirate or move their defensive linemen, spill backers. So it's going to be a big deal for this Dallas Cowboys offense to be really, really efficient on first downs.
Yeah, look, we fortunate this early in the season to get a matchup of really good on good. When you get top-tier units offensively and defensively, especially with what they do. Look, the Carolina Panthers lives in pressure. They pressure 47% of the time. They lead the league in sacks with 14. Dak right now is – think about this for a second. Dak right now is 40% completion of first downs against pressure. He's not just completing passes or getting the ball out of his hands. He's completing first downs when pressure comes. So to your point, Dio, something has to give.
Yeah.
And that's why this game is so exciting. When you look at this game from that standpoint, and then you start to think about where Carolina is from a defensive standpoint and how they get into offenses' heads and how Dallas has prepared and been able to do what they want to do. I want to see what unit makes the other unit respond to what they're doing. Because both of these units, Dallas's offense and the Carolina's defense, they are predicated on dictating what you want to do. The Dallas defense wants to dictate to the Carolina Panthers what defenses they want them to play, and vice versa with Carolina's defense. What type of game will it turn into early and often? And to that point, when you get to third down or early and downs, Dan, you talk about this all the time. It is so important for the Dallas Cowboys to have success on first down. You do not line up against the Carolina Panthers defense.
Right.
You do not line up against this defensive line in third and long and think you're going to have a successful game. That is not the formula for beating this football team. So I'm interested to see what Dallas' plan is. Last game, we saw him double-teaming and running Zeke and Tony Pollard. We saw Dak throwing on early downs, handling pressure, changing plays at the line of scrimmage. There will be disguise defensively from the Carolina Panthers. Y'all, I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm excited about Carolina's defense and this offense for the Cowboys.
Swagoo, since you and Dan didn't really leave me a whole lot of time left, I'm going to make sure that I don't get on the field. I'm going to go off the field and just talk about the importance of this game for the Dallas Cowboys. Sitting at 2-1, they can't afford to go 2-2, especially if they're trying to prove to us that they belong amongst the elite in the National Football League, and let alone the NFC. Yeah, Carolina, they probably won't win the division. They probably squeak in the playoffs, possibly, depending on what happens to New Orleans in that situation. But the Dallas Cowboys, right? Yeah. The money, the quarterback, everything, the big stadium, finally have arrived. A weak division, and then yet still you go out there and you lose to a team that you are favored to beat. We're going to say what, Dan? In Swagoo on Monday.
They're still the Cowboys.
They're still the Cowboys. That's important for Cowboy Nation.
That's a hell of a point.
You know, the thing is, guys, Key was lying about the time. We still have 30 more seconds. Let's see who wants to say something.
I'll say something.
Go ahead, Dan.
To Marcus's point, and let me talk about the Panthers offense against the Cowboys defense. This Cowboys defense that we've all started to rave about, justifiably so. You ain't going to get one of those offenses that's just going to line up and do what we do. Joe Brady.
Without McCaffrey,
I was about to just say that.
They got guys still. Joe Brady is going to, I'm just telling you now, number 30 for Dallas, Anthony Brown, they're going to go after him.
Okay.
They're going to make these linebackers cover people in space in man coverage.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.